Hey, Jim Toscano here, and today I want to talk to you about... Hey, Jim Toscano here, and I just purchased the Rode NTg5 shotgun microphone. And the reason I bought this microphone is that the reviews are very good for it, first of all. It's very lightweight, and it comes with this great pistol grip shock mount. And basically what I needed to do was, you see me a lot of times in videos with this BPHS1 Audio-Technica headset mic, which I love the sound of it, but I don't always want something strapped to my head when I'm doing a talking head video. I also have my Sennheiser lavalier, but I find that the lavalier mic is very noisy, and I move around a lot, so I find that the noise is not a good option for me. So I purchased the shotgun microphone. This is basically going to be an unboxing of this microphone. We're going to see what's in the box, and then I'm going to hook it up and we're going to test out, we're going to mount it and test it out in this video. The NTg5, let's open up the pack, and inside, and again, this has some accessories. So this is the location recording kit. So we have the actual microphone, which is the first thing that comes out of the box. So here's the actual mic. Then we have this is the windscreen, WS10. So we have that. Then we have RM5 microphone mount. We also have a leather pouch to put everything in. We have an XLR cable because this is an XLR microphone. Last but not least, we have the PG2R shock mount. So all of that comes in the box. And so we're going to go through and put everything together, and then we're going to mount it, and we'll see what this sounds like using the shotgun mic and hopefully getting it placed correctly. And we'll see if it improves the look of my videos, which I think it will. Because, as I said, I'm usually on this microphone. Actually, if I'm doing the podcast show, I'm using my Shure MV7. And so this way, we'll have something up and out of the shot. So let's open up the shock mount first. Once we get this set up, we'll actually be able to unbox the microphone and mount that. So now it has a pistol grip, and I suppose the reason for this is if you do have somebody, holding this or having a boom pole, this would be really helpful. I, of course, am working in a studio environment with fixed cameras and fixed microphones, so it's not as important for me. And they give you a little tool. That's very nice. Let's take a look. So I will need my glasses for this segment, because I won't be able to see what the heck I'm doing. Oh, we're going to have to assemble this. Okay, so I'll shoot the assembly. We'll set everything to the side. Here is the shock mount. All we have to do is put together, there's 2 mounts, 4 screws. It looks like we're just going to mount these guys in 2 of the 4 hole locations. We're going to mount one of these to the front of the mount. Around here, we're going to put a screw through here. Hopefully, use the little tool provided, which is a little hex key, to tighten that down to the mount. I like that they give you the tool because oftentimes you're left to your own devices and you may not have the right size. So that was very thoughtful on the part of Rode. So the first shock mount, I put it on the front. We're going to put the other one towards the back and put a screw there. And then I suppose the extra screws, we can store them right in the mount. So you do have 4 hole locations. We'll see in just a moment. Okay, so here's the second one. And then the 2 extra screws, I believe that it will be in my best interest to install these into the base so I do not lose them, because it only takes 1 screw per shock mount. And actually, for the moment, I'm going to use a boom stand above my desk. However, I'm probably going to switch over to one of my Samson articulating mic arms and mount it to my desk. Okay, I cannot do this. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our cable, XLR cable. Oh, this is good. It has a little right angle adapter. Let's figure out how this is going to mount onto the camera. They give you a spot on the handle where you can put your cable. Now we'll open up the microphone. And like I said, this microphone is extremely, extremely lightweight. Don't eat these. This is very bad for you. By the way, it comes with this nice foam windscreen, which I'm going to pull off and show you the actual microphone. And that is it. All right, so now we're going to take this end of the cable and plug it into the mic. So we're going to mount this in the shock mount. So we're going to place it into the front and the back. It's a little rubber squeeze kind of clip. And then what we're going to do is, and you can see it sits in there really nicely. It shouldn't have any noise. And then what we're going to do is we're going to snake this cable into the handle. And so the way it basically works is the connector pops into the handle, and I think we can just push it in there. And then we're going to snake the cable through this mount, and it's going to go up to here. And there is our lovely mount on top. And it has a really nice little space for the connector to pop in. And there's our cable, our little loop underneath, which will keep it from pulling. So once we mount this, so you can see I have it sticking out of the bottom here. I'm going to make the connector easy to get to. As you can see, it's a 3-pin XLR connector. And then there is a mount here, so we can put that onto a microphone mount. Now, at the moment, it looks like it has a 3/8 can never say that, a 3/8 thread, and so we're going to have to use an adapter to go from 3/8 to 5/8 on my boom stand. And so I'll do that in just a moment, but they do give you a regular mic stand adapter, which I'm not going to use. I still want to use this shock mount because I think it'll be quieter in case I bang the desk. And also we have this nice furry windscreen, which is more for an outdoor application. So let me just show you what comes in the box. A nice furry windscreen. I don't think I'll be needing this in the studio, so I'm going to keep this in the box. But this is what it looks like. Here we go. There's our Rode shotgun microphone. Quickly, before I mentioned that this has a 3/8 inch thread that we need to make 5/8. So I'm going to use an adapter, and we screw this onto the bottom. Now we have that 5/8. The head of this tilts, which is helpful for mounting purposes. Basically, we look like this. I'm going to hook this up to the boom stand now. So I'll show it in the shot very briefly, and then I'll raise it up out of the shot. So let's thread this onto the microphone itself. Now, once I get this set where I want it, we'll get the angle correct. But if you think about a boom pole operator would be using this microphone, perhaps pointing it at a subject and then moving the boom pole as their subject moved around. Well, because I'm in a fixed location all of the time, this will basically be mounted up above and pointed just below my mouth, like around chin level. When I connect XLR cables, what I like to do is I Velcro strap all of my cables, especially to boom stands. And this way, we make sure that they're not getting pulled out of place. They're not in the way. If somebody steps on it, it could be a problem. So I Velcro, a little bit of slack right here, and then just Velcro it tightly to your stand. Now I'll strap this right down the mic stand. Now I'm going to leave it a little bit loose until I get the height of the mic stand correct, and then I'll tighten everything up at that point. Now, as you can see, it's strapped on there pretty nicely, nice and tight. Okay, I'm going to bring this around to the front. We're going to hook this up and check it out. Now I'm using the Rode NTg5. I don't even know what we're hearing yet, so I'm not going to hear this until I go back and watch this clip. And of course, I could EQ this on my board, but this is the microphone sort of with a flat EQ right out of the box. We're going to find out shortly what this sounds like. I would be interested, because it is out of the shot, and I'll tell you it's right here. I'm going to move it closer, and we'll just see how that changes the volume. By the way, the other thing about using a shotgun mic like the Rode NTg5 is this is for talking head stuff. So I'm sitting at my demonstration table. If I turn this way, the microphone is obviously going to drop in volume considerably. So it's not meant to be the kind of mic where you're moving around a lot. It's more about the talking head. If I was going to do something like that, I would have a boom pole operator following me around. What happens when we bring this a little bit closer? And the other thing is Is it still out of the shot? Yes, it is. Now, it's about an arm's length away. It's literally right here. And so I would imagine that we're getting a little bit more gain out of this microphone. That is it. And, you know, comparing my videos as I go forward, you know, I'm going to see from the shotgun mic to my headset mic, comparing that to my noisy lavalier microphone, which maybe I just am terrible at mounting my lavalier, but I find that the shirt always makes noise. And maybe it's just because I move around a lot that it's not so quiet with the lavalier. But I do like this freedom of having the shotgun mic and no microphone attached to me. So that really is a big plus. So the Rode NTg5 shotgun microphone with the location kit. So it has the shock mount, it has the windscreen, it has a regular microphone connector, it has the little pigtail XLR so that you could run a regular XLR cable, and the whole kit and caboodle. At the time of this video, January 6th, 2022, it cost me about $499 plus tax on B&H, and I got the microphone today. I hope this video was super helpful. If you like what I do, please subscribe, like the video, and hit that notification bell so you find out when I have more videos coming out, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much.